Hello. It's Total Tuesday, so that means this is an episode of Bump Eats. What I'm making today is your double protein pancakes. Protein pancakes are a big hit nowadays. I'm gonna show you how to do it with a little flair, a little flick of the wrist that I like to put on it. Here's what you're gonna need: a mixing bowl, a ladle, a skillet, protein pancake mix. I'm using Aunt Maple's because I shop at Aldi's because I do things on a budget because I like to be conservative. What I like to throw in these is some fruit. I'm gonna use blueberries today because I love bloobs. And I'm gonna use some flax milk in the mix because I kinda gotta get rid of this before it goes bad. Why did I tell you that? Anyway, first thing you wanna do is you wanna take your bowl and you wanna throw this on the scale and you wanna tear it. Not like tear it, because I'm not that strong. I mean, like, you wanna put it on the scale and tear it. So that is your new zero. I learned about that a while ago in my past life. We're gonna measure these things out by grams, all right? Serving sizes, they come in a couple different ways. You can either do cups, okay? But who knows what the cup is, all right? You wanna be certain of what you're getting. So the serving size on this is 61 grams. I'm gonna pour in my mix. 56, 58, 63. How am I gonna put 2 grams back in there? I'm not. I'll just put it into my planner and change the next meal that I eat. Luckily, it's early enough in the day where I can change that. I know I said the double protein. Bump, where's the double protein? Okay, all right, let me show you. Boom. The complete protein, plant fusion protein that I showed you guys before, I'm gonna use that in here. I'm gonna tear this again. I'm gonna add my protein mix. Booyah. Poof from the powder. So that's in there. Lovely. Now what am I gonna add? My blueberries. Let's do like an ounce of blueberries for the mix. Nice and ripe. So, what do we have here? We've got a bowl of mix. Well, all right then. We're gonna put in some of this flax milk to add a little bit of protein, a little bit of calcium, a little bit of flavor, a little bit of love. All right, I'm gonna put a half cup in this. A serving size of this flax milk is a cup, but I'm gonna use a half cup because I already got a bunch of protein in here. So I guess these are triple protein pancakes if you really look at it that way. Bingo. So with the half cup of flax milk, you only really need to add 1/3 of a cup of water. Get your whisk. Get all those chunks and clunks up out of there. If you need to add more water, go for it. You want it to be a creamy consistency for you to be able to pour, or ladle it up in there, all right? What the hell's wrong with this kid? He's crazy, huh? And you might mash up some blueberries. That's all right. Oh, these blueberries are getting a little mashed up, giving me a little blue tint to this mix. I'd like to make a toast to everybody eating and making the most out of all their meals. Allow me to be your host of Bump Eats. All right, I think that's good. We'll find out. Kind of new to making pancakes. I used to make them all the time back in the day with some Aunt Jemima. And I never really added anything to it. I just, besides like butter. Bad habits, man, bad habits. Listen, throw your stuff in the sink, wash it, all right? Because you're gonna wanna use it again someday. Take your skillet, put that on the oven, get it real nice and hot. When it's hot and heated up, I'll holler at you. This is a nice consistency you wanna look for in your mix where it can just, you know, move around your bowl and you can get every last drip out of that. Football, I got my skillet heated up nice and hot. I got my mix ready. Now I'm gonna take my pan coconut oil because you don't wanna use butter. Butter is bad fat. You wanna use coconut oil. Coconut oil is good fat, good taste. Who needs butter anyway? We're trying to be healthy. We're ready for our ladle. You want to take a nice scoop of that lumpy mix. Just drop it in. Listen to it sizzle. Pour up isn't the greatest, but it is what it is. Now what you want to do is you want to wait about a minute and a half on each side. Let them get nice and crisp, and you know, just let the oven do its work. What I love about this is I love pancakes. I love eating food that makes me feel like I'm eating something bad. What's cool about these and why it's so lumpy is because it has oats in it. I love oats, you already know that. You saw my overnight boat. This is the Bump Double Brotein Pancake. If you use the app Carb Manager, you can search the recipe and it'll be right there with the calorie count and all of that. So I'm gonna go and flip these. And you'll know if they're ready to flip, because if they come apart, they're not ready to flip. It's also, you'll see around the edges, it'll start looking like a cookie. Now, here's the other thing. I never said I was a chef. I just said I know how to cook and I know how to be healthy. All right, so don't make fun of me. But you know, you want to wait another 2 minutes on this side. Check these out. That's what it wants to look like. This pancake specifically is a really good one. These two weren't ready to flip. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I messed it up. I'll show you everything when I'm done. To drop in one more pancake, and I think I did the perfect pour. So I just had to show that off. I think this little wheat cake is done. Let me check out. Oh yeah, we're ready. We'll add this to my stack of jacked up pancakes. Now for the final ingredient, I'm gonna add some light whipped cream topping. I'm using this because I don't want to use butter and I don't want to use syrup, because those have fats and sugar, lots of sugar. And I just need something to spice it up. Got my little stack of jacked up flapjacks. These are gonna be what helps you get jacked or get lean, depending on what your goals are. So fit this into your meal plan. Check out Carb Manager. Start tracking the food you eat. It helps you make sure you're not overeating, undereating, getting the nutrients you need. Just type in Bumps Double Brotein Pancakes and the recipe will pop up and you can fit it right into your meal plan. This was another episode of Bump Eats. Thanks for following along the channel. I love you all. Take care.